And just like that, we're back. The Pew Podcast, starring Josh Jad, Sam Jackson, Penny Ellis, and Ron Todd. This show is dedicated to our beloved C. Ashley Brown Lawrence.
Hello. What's up? What's up? Welcome. Welcome to the Pew, everybody. So glad you're here. I feel so churchy today, like so glad you're here in Jesus' name. Yes. Hey, Auntie, what's up, Deacon Sam?
Yes, sir. What's going on, Ron? Penny in the building.
She in the building, and I can tell you feeling better. I can see it on you.
Yeah,
you just look like you're feeling better.
Yes,
look at God. He did it again.
Yes. Woo.
He did it again. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in, y'all. As you're coming in, y'all know how we do it each and every week. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the share button. Let somebody know that we are here. And we have an amazing show for y'all today. Somebody told me that I always say that it's going to be an amazing show. And I said, because it is. So every week it's going to be. So that's right. That's why I said every week. Now what?
Every week. It's going to be amazinger.
Amazing. Gooder and gooder.
Very good.
All right. Kiana Parker is in the house, y'all. I'm laughing at Saria. Kiana Parker says, hey, Pew crew. What's up, Kiana?
What's going on, Kiana?
Hey, Key.
Good to see you. Thanks for being the first one on tonight. All right, Lady Todd is on. She says, good evening, Pastor Ron, Deacon Sam, and Aunt Penny. Ready for another great show. Thank you so much.
Mary.
And you guys, you know what? We're gonna give them a pass today. But the swagtastic Josh Jad made it close to on time. Come on, clap it up for him. Hallelujah.
Hey, close to on time.
Hallelujah. What's up, Josh?
What's going on?
Let's see here. Keisha is on. She says, good evening, Pew crew, Auntie Penny, Deacon Jackson, and Pastor Ron. Good evening to you.
What's going on,
Thank
Keisha?
you so much for being here, Keisha. Yes. Kevin Moore, our New York brother, says, good evening and happy Pews Day. Come on, Kevin. Let them know it is Pews Day all over the world. So glad you're here, Kevin. Thank you so much. Hey, guys, as we're shouting you out, make sure you hit that share button. Let somebody know that we're on tonight and we have an incredible show. I promise you. We have we have an amazing guest today. His name is Tyrone Judah. He's coming up in just a minute. Oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. He's got something really special for us. So guys, he's a Detroiter, and y'all know how amazing our Detroit artists are and how they bring you the best in gospel music. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to be talking to him in just a minute. I'm so excited about that. But LaShawn Renee Michael is in the building. She says, hey y'all. Hey LaShawn. I haven't forgot about you. She's giving us some love today. We love you too. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Mary says, hello, Brother Josh.
What's up, Mary?
They love Josh. Okay. Kevin says, good to see you.
What's up, Kev?
Pastor Ron, Auntie Penny, and Deacon Sam, I am. That's right. Aunt Penny, you look healed, don't she?
Yeah.
Make me want to speak. Look, she just look healed. Hallelujah. God, we thank you.
No, this is the I'm getting braided in the morning look.
Okay.
Blow it out.
Yeah.
You working it out. I promise you. Siobhan is in the house. She says, hey, Pew crew. Hello, Siobhan.
Hey, Siobhan.
So good to see you. Kevin says, oh, Josh too. Yes, we can't forget Josh. And John Boyd, what's going on? He says, good evening, my people. Good evening.
Good
So
evening.
glad you're
Pastor
here.
Boy, good to see you, sir.
All right. Well, we have an amazing show, like I've been saying. So, guys, I want to jump right in real quick. Let's start at the top. Ladies first. Aunt Penny, what's going on with you other than God doing a quick work on your healing?
Look out now. Look out now.
Hey.
Yeah, nothing much, man. Just, work. It's peaceful, it's quiet. Looking forward to this weekend. My nephew, Buddy, which is Charles the Fourth, is having his
Yes.
gender reveal.
Oh,
So
my.
we get to find
Already.
out
Time is
Saturday, yeah, what it
flying.
is, right? And I'm like, I'm a great aunt again. Like,
Oh,
I
my
got all these
gosh.
great nieces and nephews. I'm like,
Well, I
what?
got a feeling it ain't going to be long for Kiera. Because the way them two
No,
be loving on each other, no, I'm playing.
they ain't nasty.
But the thing is, Bishop and Lady Chrisette are like ecstatic. They're so
Yeah,
excited about this
yeah,
baby. And I'm so
yeah.
excited for them.
Yep,
Super, super excited. And I know you are too. I
yeah,
know you are
yep,
too. So cool. I
yep.
love the way y'all loves each other. Your family is something special.
I
It really,
know.
really is.
I hate my dad never lived to see the
I
greats
know.
because, oh my God, yeah, they be right.
Yeah, I know. And then of course your mom, who hasn't been has it even been? It hasn't even been 2 years. 1 year, right?
It hasn't even been 1 year yet. 1 year in December,
In December. Oh my gosh.
just before
Ooh.
Christmas.
So
Yeah,
this one's gonna be different. I know.
yeah, yeah, it is. But
Especially for you. You spent the most
right?
time with her, which everybody
Yeah,
knows.
yeah. So yeah, the
Yeah.
holidays will be different, but that's it's life, you know.
Yeah.
And the one thing I know is Mama was holding this all the way, so I ain't got no
Come
question.
on. Come on. The
I'm not
sainted
questioning.
Mother
Right,
Ellis.
right.
Huh?
I'm sitting there like, oh, I'm trying to make it. Ooh,
Trying to be one of the
you
ones
know,
that scarcely make it
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
just scared, like just let me get there, you know. Just let me cross the
Yeah.
thread. That's all, you know. Yeah,
Yes.
it's life.
All right. Oh, Colby's joined. Good evening, Colby. So good to see
Hey,
you. She says,
What's
"Hey,
Colby.
going
Pew
on,
Crew.
Kobe? What's up,
I'm loving
sis?
these hearts, y'all. Thank you for the love. We appreciate that." Sam, I am. What's going on, brother?
What's going on? What's going on? Not much, man. Just
You're looking
enjoying
a little
God's grace.
different, Sam. I'm
Yeah,
seeing a
just a
little
little bit.
different.
I got a little bit of facial structure going on. Yeah,
Uh
yeah.
huh.
I cut the beard off, man, just to get a new look. Um,
Yeah.
God is doing some different things in my life, so I figure I'll switch it up a little bit and
Yeah.
go with a different look. My wife like it, so I'm good.
Hey.
Um, so no, but outside of that, I'm good. To God be the glory. I'm grateful for being able to be here. But God is He's being gracious. So I'm
Yeah.
just learning to accept His love. And sometimes I think
Mm-mm.
uh we get we get so caught up with things in life and we just forget about God's love and his acceptance. So it's like a
Yeah.
restart for being God right now. Just being able
Mm.
to accept his love and know that his love is all I need to. Even when the Bible tells us when your mother and your father forsake you, I will be there to take you up. So I'm
Mm.
just looking at it from a point of God. I thank you for being who you are to me, um, and just living life, man. Thanking God for His grace. Breath of fresh air, still doing what they do, bro. I forgot to give you the new logo. I
It's
promise
okay.
you, I'm gonna get it
We
to
gonna
you.
rock the old one till you
I
give it to me.
promise you, I'm gonna get you the new one this week. But yeah, breath of fresh air is doing what we do. My wife, she got some cleanings coming up. And prayerfully a shift is coming, so we got some things in the works, and hopefully, breath of fresh air will take off the way it needs to. But one thing I'm learning about that is, as long as we're in Christ, the
Mm.
business will grow. You just have to be in the right location, and
That's right.
so, and I mean by that, even spiritually, you got to be in the right location. And
That's it.
so, with God, you got to be in the right location. When He calls, answer. And so that's
Amen.
what I've been up to. So to God be the glory.
Amen. That's what's up. Josh.
Praise the Lord, saints. I need somebody on here tonight that loves Jesus to just open your mouth and give him I love you.
God, I love you. Thank you,
Yeah,
Lord
God, I love
Jesus.
you and thank
Ah.
Mm.
Oh yes.
Yes,
Oh
God, we
yes.
thank you tonight. Awesome Savior.
Because he first loves who?
you. Us.
Me. That's right.
Yeah.
Sam always gonna preach us happy.
Listen,
He
every
gonna
time.
stir, he
Every
gonna
time.
stir it up.
Yeah, yeah,
Every
yeah, yeah.
time.
He said, stir up for good
Look at.
works.
God,
Yeah, come on.
he's
Oh,
stirring it up.
stir it up.
He said, if you're in
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
the business will
Come
be
on.
successful. You just got to be in the right place, not just in the natural, but in the spiritual.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You got to be
Uh-huh.
positioned to
Yes.
receive what
Yes.
the Lord is wanting us to have. That's awesome, Sam. And even now, I'm repositioning myself
Uh-huh.
so that I can be represented.
Okay, we got a long show. Josh, tell us the good
I'm
news already.
listen. I'm stirred up tonight, saints. No,
Yes, sir. Yes,
Josh, I
sir.
can't I can't hold it. Tell us the good news. Come
Hey,
on.
look, listen. Don't it be like the church though? Come late and then want to hold everything up.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wait, anyway, y'all. Um, so I got a couple endeavors that I'm going to be working on and working towards and things like that. I don't know if I ever mentioned it on the pew tonight. I mean, previously, but I have a background in theater and
Uh-huh.
things of that nature. I kind of fell out of it, but I did my first back in it this past April, and
Yeah.
then I said, you know what? Let me go a little further, see if
Yeah.
I can go a little deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I did an audition, and I got a leading role, boys and girls, on this
Woo.
new play coming out. It's called Southern Hospitality. Yes, right.
Wait. I don't think they heard you. You said you got what?
I got a leading role.
My
Oh!
boy. Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
don't know when to
Congratulations,
praise them.
brother.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Thanks, see, Auntie Penny got it. Thank you.
She was ready. Listen, rejoice with those that rejoice. Where you at? Come on now.
Come on. But yeah,
I'm
guys,
so excited for you. So
That's
excited.
I
amazing.
appreciate that.
Um,
It's once they called me and I ended the call, I was like,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Doc.
Yep.
been in theater, you know what I mean.
yes.
Going to character mode.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It's time.
Thank you. And it's a musical, so I'm gonna have to sing.
And you can do that. So that's not a problem.
Oh, thank you.
That's good.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my God. And I'll
That
be
is
there. You
awesome.
tell make sure you tell me when it is, because I'm coming. Period.
Good,
End of
will
discussion.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be there. Okay. That's awesome. I'm so excited. I'm so glad that you shared it here on the pew. What's the name of the show, by the way?
Called Southern Hospitality.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's gonna be smooth. Yeah.
Give me the date, please. I can't wait. All right, guys, we got to move. We have an amazing show. Of course, we must shout out our angel, Miss C. Ashley Brown Lawrence. Make sure y'all grab all of her music, please. Type her name in wherever you get your music from. Grab my latest single if you don't mind. It's called Safety 2.0, featuring Ernest Pugh. This song is available on all digital outlets. Make sure you grab that. And, of course, keep it locked. I got some new music coming, you guys. I mean, it's coming real soon. So don't... get ready, it's coming. Also, don't forget, this Saturday I will be in High Point, right? It's High Point, right? North Carolina. That's right. 20 minutes from Greensboro. I will be there this Saturday at 6 p.m. at the Greater Power and Praise Tabernacle. If you are in the area, make sure you come out for Indie Artist Rock. It's going to be an amazing time. I want you to make sure you support this amazing endeavor. Go to gospelchoicemusicawards.com to get more information if you don't mind. Also, don't forget next week, something really awesome is going on. Bishop William Murphy II of New Mount Moriah International and Greater Ebenezer Ministries, along with Sheila Finn Productions and Marquise Hodges Productions, presents a night of storytelling with special guest Dr. Sabrina Jackson, the people expert. If you haven't already got your tickets, take your phone and put it right by the QR code right now. Go ahead and click it. It starts at 7 o'clock. It goes until 10 p.m. Dinner will be served at 8 p.m. Dan's presentation by Alexis Dawson will go forth as well. Host is playwright Stacey Williams. You don't want to miss it. For more information, make sure you call 313-273-3607. Our guest is coming up. Here is our angel. She wants to let us know that our God is a strong deliverer. We'll be right back after this. You know what I was thinking about as I was playing that clip is I could hear Ashley saying, "Oh my gosh, cut it off, bruh, please cut it off, cut it." She always hated when I play her clips.
Yeah.
How we miss her.
Love
All right,
you,
guys.
sis.
Yes, absolutely. It is time for us to get ready for our guest today, Tyrone Judah. He was born and raised on the east side of Detroit, Michigan, to a musical family. He's the oldest of 9 siblings, 5 boys and 4 girls. He started singing with his mother until she encouraged him into singing on his own at the age of 5. Since then, Tyrone has continued singing around the country and has even been afforded the opportunities to travel overseas to spread the gospel. He's not just a singer, but a songwriter and a vocal coach, but he's also an entrepreneur. God has blessed him to start a unique faith-based nonprofit organization, Judah Arts. Judah Arts is a place where we utilize the arts to reach people. Tyrone Judah has been blessed with the privilege to serve under the mentorship of nations Devon and Dewan Murphy, Season 6 Sunday Best winner Tasha Page Lockhart, and recording artist Vashawn Mitchell. He's also worked with various artists such as Commission, Lisa Page Brooks, Todd Delaney, Tamar Braxton, Kiera Sheard, and Fantasia, just to name a few. He has also been graced to sing on the Word Network, The Dorinda Show, and on other great stages with numerous of artists. Overall, Tyrone's desire to live a life full of purpose. He desires to live a life full of purpose and love. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited about our first guest. Before he comes, I want to share a little something about him with you. Just so, for those of you who don't know him, which I don't see how you have to be living under a rock, take a look at this.
Tuning in, and thank you for purchasing my single, Good Man. I hope you really like the song as much as I love it. We're going to sing it for you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Waking up, working hard every day. But when the check comes in, it's not enough pay. I'm thinking of some things that I can do, but I'm not gonna do it. It's not the path to choose. Every man should have a vision. Every man should have a plan. Oh. Every man should love his family. Oh. That's a sign of a good man. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's my song, yeah. Know a great man gets to do. Oh, I'm gonna be. Oh, take care of my wife. I know a great man. Yeah. Listen. Now, as a good man, you gotta serve the king. Seek his wisdom and his glory and his righteousness, and all of these things shall be added unto you. Pride is not the way. You gotta listen to what he says. Get wisdom, integrity, good character in every area. World that he gave its only son. I can do it. I can do it. Oh, so whatever state I'm in, I will give the best I can. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah, I'm gonna be a good man every day of my life. Yeah. Oh yes, I will. Hey, good man. Oh my God, because I know a great man. Yeah. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will find a way to be a good man. Oh, yeah. Hey. Lay down my life. Oh, yeah. Make an honest living, I would do it. I'm trying to be the best that I can be. Oh, I gotta be, yeah. I'll be the example, yes I will pray every day on my job. Yeah, I gotta be, yes I gotta be, oh I gotta be, I'll be the example, be the standard, I gotta do it, I will, yes I will, I gotta be, and I'm gonna be a good man. Take care of my wife, provide for my children. I would do it because I know a great man who laid down his life, stood for what's right. I'm gonna to be a good man. I will find a way, yeah. Hey, I will find a way, yeah. I will find a way, yeah. I want to say it like this. I will be good. I will be good. I will be good. Ooh, I will be good. Say I will be good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, I will, yes, I will. Every day of my life, yeah. Sing it again, I will, yeah. I'll find a way to be good, yes. Oh, I will be good. I will. I'll find a way, yeah. No matter what's going on.
Yeah.
Song, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my friend Tyrone Judah.
There go, y'all. Thank you so
What's happening? Man, when I tell you you were singing that song.
man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm hearing myself back. So, is anybody else hearing that feedback?
Is it me?
Do you have us on at the same time?
I had it on my phone, but my phone is closed. Let me try this. Is it better now?
Let me see. Nope, I can still hear myself.
Yeah, I don't have it on anymore.
I wonder what it could be.
I hope I ain't messing up y'all's show.
You good. We're going to figure it out. It's live. Okay, it just went away.
So it is on my end.
Do you have some headphones maybe?
No, I don't have any on me.
Let's see. I'm not sure. Either way, we're going to rock it. It's all good. Everyone may need to mute except who's talking. Okay, we can do that. So how about we mute until we talk? We're going to try that. Cool. Let's see how that's working now. Great. All right. Thank you, Stephanie. We appreciate you. Tyrone, I'm so glad you're here, man. I am super, super excited. And I really want to cut straight to it because we've talked about your bio and kind of went through your journey singing. And of course, I mean, here in Detroit, you're like a household name. We know you. And you've been singing for so long and blessing us all. with that incredible voice. And I love your tone. I don't know if I've ever told you that, but I love the rasp in your tone too. Because my voice is so irritating and high and just smooth, but you have this really cool rasp. I love it. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. And so I'm just so excited about what God is doing in your life and how seemingly you've supported and worked with and behind so many people. And so now you're coming into a different season where God is really pushing you to the forefront to deliver his message. And before we really tap into that, I want everybody to know your pen skills. First of all, that song we just heard, I know you wrote it, and it was absolutely incredible. I mean, I was just listening to the lyrics and just listening to how they all came together. I said, "Oh, this brother can write." Do you hear me? Tell us about when you started writing. We heard about when you started singing. When did you start writing?
First of all, let me start off by saying, what up, though, to Auntie Penny, Josh, Deacon Jackson, and Pastor Ron. Thank y'all so much for allowing me this opportunity, lending your platform for me to get on and, just give me another chance to share who I am to another audience that might not know about me. I'm Tyrone Judah, like you said, from Detroit, Michigan, and I started writing low key when I was younger too. I didn't know that was the way to write. I would just sing stuff and make up songs and stuff. Coming from a big family, that's stuff we do. Like, especially growing up in the sanctified house, you have to make games out of everything. So
Come on.
look at Auntie Pretty like, boy, who you telling?
Right.
But yeah, real talk. You have to make games out of anything. So we would do things like that. We would just make up songs and freestyle rap and all that kind of stuff, and not knowing that was like the beginning and the way that I cultivated my writing skills, coming up with melodies, coming up with lyrics, things that make sense. And, if nobody else going to be 100 with you and brutally honest, your siblings, your family will. So they would say stuff and make up stuff, and we'd be like, you sound stupid, you sound dumb. But that was actually sharpening me and preparing me to be able to write songs and really make them make sense and in a way tell stories. So like I said, back when I was younger, probably 10, 11, I would like start writing songs, making up songs. I will say this, around that age, God was dealing with me with songs, and I didn't know, I just would have it and didn't know it. And I was singing to my siblings and they'd be like, this is the best song in the world, stuff like that. So yeah, around that age is when I started writing songs.
And I heard you talk about how God was dealing with you, and you have a very unique testimony, and it's up to you to tell it. But would you say that your experiences translated into your penmanship? Things that you were going through, did you start to write about it, and that kind of help you to put songs together? You were able to do it based on your experience?
Absolutely. One thing my mother taught me, shout out to my mom, she go by Mama Judah. One thing my mama taught me growing up is when you're doing this for God, you have to do it from a place that people can relate to. People can connect to you. Because if you're singing from a place from, with no experience, people can tell that. And when you've been through something and you don't have to tell them details. When you've been through something and you know about the person that you're singing about, it comes across and people can feel that and they be like, I know you've been through something just by how you delivered that song. So if you allow me to share, I don't mind telling my testimony because it's powerful. And, I will say it like this. Well, let me tell my testimony and then I'll say that part. I am a person who went through depression, mental illness, and I was literally in the hospital. They gave me medication that blew me up to 300 pounds. But look at me now. I am a walking, breathing miracle. And I remember I would tell this testimony and people would come up to me, with this kind of demeanor. When you have discernment, you can see through people. And they would come up being sarcastic. I love when you tell that testimony every time you tell it. And, it kind of caused me to get in a drawback spirit. And, it was the enemy's gag order to shut me up. But I had to really realize after going through the pandemic to really realize, I know some people who still in the situation that I came out of. So I would never shut up about telling that testimony. I will shout it until the day I die that God delivered me from that battle. And I feel like God used me in a way to testify, go through it and testify about it before it became popular. So I was very guarded. I was very, in a way, kind of embarrassed about it because I knew the scrutiny that would come with it. I knew that people would say stuff like, how can we trust what you're saying? You sure? Because anything that goes on in the mind, they try to play mind games with you. But once you've been delivered from that, it does not matter what somebody say. You can stand firmly and say, I've been delivered and I'm the evidence. Look at me. I'm in my right mind. I have a sound mind. So yeah, I'm grateful to God. And that's my testimony.
And a powerful one it is, because I feel like, especially in the Black community, mental health has become taboo, and I think you are one of those people who continue to help bridge that gap and help people to overcome the fears of expressing those issues and the different traumas that they've gone through from a mental health perspective. And I think it's so necessary. So I applaud you. And I think it's sad that the saints, of course, the so-called saints, they're the first ones who, speak against that. And how many times you going to tell your testimony? Listen, we overcome every time we hear it. How about that? Somebody else overcomes. You never know who's out there who may be ready to go slit their wrist because they're mentally, insane or whatever the case may be. But through hearing your testimony that night, they overcame. But if you hadn't have told it, they would have missed it. So, it's just amazing how we say that, we're believers and we're part of the ecclesia and we make comments like that. And so I'm just glad that you're in tuned enough to God and what he's calling you to do in this season to where you continue to tell your testimony and people are continuously blessed by it.
Thank you so very much.
Man, two things. We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. So, also, Psalm 37:23, steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. So, as I was listening to your song, I'm like, man, this song is reminding me of that. That's what it is. Because you talked about family, you talked about some of the struggles that you dealt with. I'm like, man, that's hitting home. And as you said it, you want to be able to connect your songs, your lyrics, and the things that God has brought you through with the people so that they know I can overcome as well. Oh, man, powerful testimony. Where can I find your music, my man? Because I've never heard of you, but I'm right down the street in Battle Creek, Michigan. So now I know, and hey, I need to find that music. I need to bump that in my whip.
Yeah, well, you can find it. Thank you again. Thank you for that encouraging words. You can find me on all digital outlet, Tyrone Judah, Good Man. That's the only single I have out until October 20th, where we get ready to do my very first live recording. And I'm just so geeked for people to really hear this music that we're going to deliver that night. So it's Tyrone Judah on all digital outlet, Good Man.
Yep, and that just transitioned right into to that. Of course, I just wanted to say that one thing I really honor about you, and everybody go on mute until it's time for you to talk, because I think that might be the echoing. Yeah, we're losing viewers because of the echoing. But one thing I really appreciate and honor about you is how you have worked tirelessly for other artists, whether it was Vashawn, whether it was Tasha. I've seen you, arrange vocals and do background and write songs for all these people, and that's great. But I love how you waited on God for your time to do your live recording, and the time is now. Tell us about what we can expect.
Well, I want to say thank you again for that. I'm very grateful. Even just piggybacking off of what you're saying as far as serving and waiting. I was in a place where I remember it felt like that I was on the come up and God told me to let everything go. And I was just like, what? I'm getting this opportunity. I just got this placement on this record, this, that, and that. And he said, let it all go. And I did it, trusted him. And then it felt like the opportunity came back around. And God told me, Tasha Page Lockhart, she had put in a good word for me, and it was a competition, and I had ended up winning the competition, and it was great networking opportunities with big artists and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is dope. And God told me, don't go. And I was just like, again, God? And this girl that kind of put her name out there, this is like, come on now. He was like, what'd I tell you? So I obeyed God, and I stayed faithful to what he told me to do. I didn't do any of the serving things. I didn't do them with any motive, any hidden agenda. It's just in my heart to serve God's people in any capacity. I really see myself as David. And what I mean by that is David didn't mind serving. David was a warrior. David knew exactly who he was. He was, in a sense, a servant king. And even if we look at the story of Jesus Christ, he was a servant king. You know, he came to redeem us and serve us in the way of taking our place on the cross. And I that was always my heart too. Any assignment, God, you give me, I'm going to give it 1,000% because it's unto you. It's not so much with the person, who the person is. I don't care if they're A-list or someone in the storefront. I'm going to give you my best because that really matters. That transition into this live recording, thank you for posting this. I actually was not expecting God to release me to record it. I had a feeling that it was going to come, but I was looking at my own means. God had opened the door. I got me a new vehicle and moved into a new place. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to, finance all that and start saving just in case God, release me. And our church was on our fast and consecration back in February. And toward the end of it, I remember God told me specifically, he said, I'm lifting the weight. And I was like, oh, I was in the shower, and before I knew I fell down, I felt the release. And he was saying, it's not the W-E-I-G-H-T, it's the W-A-I-T. I'm lifting the weight. And I didn't know what that was all about, but I was just like, yes, Lord, I feel that release. And then he was showing me, the weight was a weight. It was heavy, but not the way people say. He said, Tyrone, as you're working out now, what does weight do for you? And I said, it builds your muscle. And he said, that's what the weight did for you. It built your muscle. It built your character. It built your patience. And he told me, I want you to record this year, October, and I need you to talk to your spiritual parents. Shout out to Bishop Dad, I call him Bishop, and First Lady Shelby. I spoke to them. I told them the vision, and they said, we're locking it in. And that's how everything came about. So now we're here at this point, I think about 30 days away from it, and I cannot wait. It definitely has been a faith thing because looking at my finances, I don't know how it's going to happen, but God has been meeting every need every step of the way. So, yeah, I hope that answered your question.
It did. It really did. And I'm super excited. So Tyrone Judah Flowers Live Volume 1. It features Vashawn Mitchell. Also Tasha Page Lockhart. Let's see. Is that
Pastor Juan Murphy?
Juan Murphy, yes. Sorry. I was trying to see who the last one was. I forgot.
Jeremiah Tower and Highest
Oh
Praise.
my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
So this is going to be absolutely amazing. So tell everybody where it's going to be at and where they can get their tickets.
It's going to be, as you can see on the flyer, Burning Bush International Ministries, 30335 Annapolis Road, Westland, Michigan. It's literally right down the street from the airport, probably 7 minutes from the airport. And you can go to www.wearejudaharts.com, and it has all the ways. The actual event is free to the public, but we have a $50 VIP experience, and we have slots for sponsors. I need the sponsorship. We have spots for vendors as well. And for those that just want to donate, all the ways to give is on the page. All you have to do is scroll down, and every detail of everything is on there. So go to www.wearejudaharts.com, and you'll see all the information there.
Listen, Listen, I need everybody there. I will be there. I need you to be there with me. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Can't Vashawn Mitchell obviously goes without saying that crazy singing Tasha Page Lockhart will be there, and Tyrone is going to be doing his good singing with those incredibly written songs. You want to be there. One more time, how can they get their tickets, and of course, how can they sew?
Once again, thank you again for saying that. www.wearejudaharts.com. And like I said, on the page, as you scroll, it shows the different ways you can give, the levels of giving. If you want to be a vendor, there's opportunity and spaces for that. People have definitely been securing their spots, so please see if there's any more slots available. I would love for you to be a part of this. Sponsorship opportunities are available, and just donation for those that cannot make it and they want to sow. Those opportunities are on the page as well. Just scroll down and you will see everything in detail on the page.
And let me help y'all, because see, it might not be your day this time, but you're going to have a day. And you're going to want somebody to support you. And you're going to want somebody to sow into what you're doing and your vision. So take this opportunity to be a blessing, because I'm telling you, this project, I already know it's going to be amazing. I know it's going to be anointed, because Tyrone is an anointed psalmist. So you want to come and be a part. If you can't be there, sow a seed. Come on. You know, there's no seed too small. Somebody said, well, I only got $25. Send your $25. You don't know what that $25 can do. Well, Pastor, I only have $30. Send your $30. Whatever God puts on your heart that you can be a blessing to this ministry, just do it. Nobody's begging, but I'm just saying, why not? It's ministry. We need to do more that support each other, especially those of us who are aspiring artists and musicians and writers. Listen, this is how you get blessed. You put some seeds in the ground. All right. So what I want you to do is, let's get behind Tyrone and let's support him. Let's push him. Let's be there encouraging him, and let's put some money on it. All right. Tell us one more time how we can do that, Tyrone.
Yes, it's www.wearejudaharts.com. And like I said, all the different ways that you can give or be a part and partner with us is on the page. Just make sure you scroll down and you will see the different ways and the details of how you can do the thing as far as sewing and being a vendor or a sponsor or just donating. Now, it's all on the page. And I would like to say this. Thank you so much, Pastor Ron, for this, because throughout the years, every time I've met you, seen you, ran into you, it has always been love. It's never been anything funny. It has never been, and you know how our city can get. We can act very funny. We can act very grand. But for no reason.
Who are you?
I appreciate you staying and remaining the same. And I hope I've been the same with you, because if I haven't, my mom, she gets on my head about that. She don't play that kind of stuff. So I was raised right. But I appreciate that. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to meeting the rest of you all in person one day soon.
Tyrone, I really appreciate you saying that. That was one reason why I really wanted to not only just have you on the show, but I've been telling everybody about your recording, because I feel the exact same way. Since I've known you through the years, you've always been consistent. I think that's the perfect word to use when I speak of you, because it doesn't matter what setting we were in. You talked about A-list artists and things of that nature. I've seen you in many different settings, and you're always the same. The embrace is the same. The love is the same. And I appreciate that genuinely. And I believe that God is going to continue to take you to higher heights and deeper depths because of your spirit of humility and not allowing the industry to change you, and not allowing your surroundings to change you, and keeping focused and ministry minded. I'm excited about your future. I truly, truly am. What you see is what you get with me, Tyrone. You'll always be my guy. I'll always be rooting for you, and I can't wait to see you on the 20th of October.
Thank you so very much. Yes.
So I really appreciate sharing your testimony. Because so many people try to actually mask behind mental health. and mental health
and
issues.
mental
I
health issues.
spent
I spent
years being
years
married to a
being
person
married to
who
a
really
person who
suffered
really
from
suffered from
depression,
depression,
and man,
and man,
and actually
and
still
actually
suffers.
still
We're not
suffers.
married
We're not
anymore, but
married
he
anymore, but he
still suffers
still
from
suffers from
depression,
depression,
some
some
bipolar
bipolar
issues,
issues,
issues with
issues with self
self-esteem,
esteem,
and it
and it
stemmed from
stemmed
him
from
growing
him
up
growing
as a
up
kid
as a kid,
and how he
and
grew
how he
up,
grew up,
and some
and
hurtful
some
things
hurtful
have
things
probably
have
said to
probably said
him
to him
going,
going,
growing up.
growing up.
So I know
So
you
I know
mentioned
you
like
mentioned like
you've been
you've been
hospitalized and
hospitalized and
being
being
medicated and
medicated and
treated,
treated,
but
but
above that,
above that,
you still
you
have
still
to
have to
overcome it,
overcome.
right? And so I think probably a lot of overcoming it had to do with your spirituality, right? And just relying on God above all things to bring you out. You know, is there anything that you can offer like men who sometimes mask behind that? I think maybe women are probably a little bit more open with it, but a lot of men, and especially men, Christians, period. We don't think that Jesus and therapy is a wonderful combination, right? So can you just like I don't know if that makes sense the question I'm trying to ask, but just maybe like address that a little
A
bit,
little
like
bit like
how can
how
you
can you
encourage
encourage
others to
others to
overcome and to seek help?
Yes, can you hear me? Yes, it makes perfect sense, and I'm glad you said that because it was a thought I had earlier, but that's God bringing it back around. If I be 100 about it, I actually was outside of my. I'm a very private person by nature, especially just the way I was raised. So when God told me, to share my testimony, um, I was, guarded about that. But I will say this: with me understanding my assignment, I was willing to do it because if God, tell you to do it, it's a greater outcome. I felt like because my testimony wasn't what I heard other people's testimony was, it wasn't valid that God did it. And what I mean by that is, I've heard people say, I never went to treatment. And God just healed me and all that kind of stuff. Well, God specifically told me, I want you to take the medication. I want you to go to therapy. I want you to be committed to this until I release you. And I thank God for that because it taught me the practical thing. It taught me how God can get in the details of things and work through different ways until God is omnipotent, omnipresent. He is the most high God. He can use the smallest things to bring him glory. So I am a witness that men, specifically men, if the doctor is prescribing it and God told you to take it, take the medication. Please do. And I know you might be afraid to open up to a therapist, but I'm going to say this: a therapist is bound by law to keep the secrets. That helped me to be like, okay, I can breathe. What I'm sharing, I can breathe because I'm protected. And God is doing that just to let you know that he's protecting you. Like, you really got to know that. Like, it's some things I couldn't share with my mother. It's some things I couldn't share with my best friend. I needed to talk to an outside source. And with me doing that, oh, the healing, oh, the wholeness, oh, the reality check that I had, it was so helpful. And I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I still have a therapist now that I see. So I thank God for that. I wouldn't have never thought or knew that this was possible if I never went through those processes. You feel? I hope that answered your question.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tyrone. That was so amazing. And I'm glad that Auntie Penny asked that question because I feel like same thing with black men. That's something that we've always been afraid to address. And so I really think that you've helped so many people tonight. So thank you so much for being here. We truly appreciate you. October 20th, we're going to be there. Make sure you go to www.wearejudahArts.com and get your tickets. Tyrone, I love you. I mean it. I'll see you soon.
Thank y'all so much. Thank everyone in Ville.
All right now. All right. How awesome was that, y'all? I enjoyed Tyrone tonight.
That was good.
Yeah. That was
Yes, yes, yes.
it's amazing, you know.
Hmm.
And what I didn't say, that being in the medical profession, like a lot of some of those psych meds affect a man's sexuality. So a lot
Oh
of men
yeah.
don't stay on that because of that, but it's a short-term sacrifice for long-term results, you
Right.
know.
Right.
And a lot of men see it as being weak, and for me, it's very close to home, Ryan, because the struggle that I had for years,
Years.
been until God had to release me from that situation, you know, and it was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard because you feel sorry for him because he can't help. You see the potential where he could be better, but just the hold that the devil and Satan had on his mind where he just couldn't get better.
Wouldn't take the
And
step.
that was and wouldn't take the steps. Wouldn't take the steps. And I always said every time to him, joint depression, it can't reside in the same space. You got to figure out what you're gonna do. But sometimes when damage has been done for years, and we think that people should build a bridge and get over it, sometimes they can't.
You can't.
It's not that simple. And that was, the struggle was hard,
Yeah.
very hard,
For years.
until for years, until we just couldn't we just couldn't do it no more. I
No.
couldn't do it no
You
more.
couldn't do it no more.
I couldn't do it no more. Yep.
Well, I think that was really powerful.
Yeah.
The Pew Crew, y'all funny. I got your messages. We have your hot topics. Here we go. I'm not even playing the music. We just gonna get right to it. Good Lord, can we interview somebody? Woo, y'all ready?
Okay. Okay. Cool.
They is ready. You hear me?
Your,
And
your
so
crew
was
is
this
petty,
lady who
honey.
has, I think people have different addictions, but this couple has a very interesting addiction. Let's take a look.
I'm addicted to breastfeeding. My husband.
I drink my wife's breast milk every day, all day, straight from the source.
What? You got all that milk at the store. I don't think that that's healthy. Now I can't tell no man not to enjoy his wife's breasts. But why
Amen.
are we? But
Amen.
drinking the
But not
milk,
for nourishment. But not for
not for nourishment. And I'm
Not for
not
your
trying to be
vitamin D.
funny, but that man is doing more than drinking her breasts. Look at him. Now maybe he pouring it in his cereal, but I don't know. That's
Right.
Um,
I think that's something that Tracy can help us out with her big breast.
I think
Auntie
I think
Penny, I
he
was thinking the same thing.
oh my.
when I look at that when I saw that, first thing that came to mind was if you've ever been around a woman that's pregnant, after she has a child, and you and your significant other, your wife, your girl, whatever, and y'all come into adult things, you'll get a taste of that. But I think with him, there's something going on. He he ain't ready to let it go.
I mean, when the breast is
As a man,
engorged, go ahead, Josh.
But I think the part that we're missing is that it's the woman's addiction.
She's addicted to her breast being sucked.
She's addicted to that man drinking her milk.
But see,
So
I
even
don't
when
think
you
it's the
don't want it,
drinking.
even
I
when you
think she's
don't want
addicted.
it, she's smacking it in his face.
Well, that's because if
You gotta
if
drink
she's
this milk.
making
You
milk,
gotta
that
drink
means her
this
breasts
milk.
are engorged. If she's still lactating, her breasts are probably engorged. But my thing
She's still
is,
lactating because she has never cut them off. And I'm with Josh on that. Everybody getting cut off. Listen, can't none of y'all speak to this. Let me tell you, everybody gets cut off after a while. They cut that first tooth, baby, you out of here. Over. If the fat lady is singing, get off.
ooh,
Sorry. Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
I guess he real careful not to use any teeth, but that's horrible.
Breastfeeding is a chore. It is not easy.
Doesn't it suck the life out of
Yeah.
you?
It takes the life out of you. So yeah, she's got just much. I'm with Josh. She's got just as much of a problem as he does.
Yeah, they something going on upstairs.
Again, we live with some sick folk in this
Yeah.
world.
It was her
Period
idea.
too.
This was her whole idea.
Yeah.
She introduced him to this when they got married. She said, "Hey, I got to tell you something."
All right, guys, we got to move because we
How she
behind
still
on time.
produce?
Right, because she ain't never stopped getting them sucked. So the more, if you use them, it'll be milk. Okay. You know, these talk show hosts really have to be careful with what they're saying, you know, because, you know, everybody not Oprah. You can't just ask questions and say certain things to people. But I think when it's kids, they think they can get away with it. But it's just sometimes they go too far, like this talk show host.
What kind of names were these kids calling you at the pool?
Meathead, Fatso, Wide Butt, Wally the Whale.
Porky, Hog, Fat Ass, Double Wide, Butterball, those sorts of things, right?
Yeah.
Brian.
Yo.
Now, why he still got a job?
Wait a minute.
That was funny though.
Why are they letting this man use the language like that? That ain't it.
See,
I'm
that's
just
because
like,
his mama
to a
wasn't
kid.
black. Because his black
Right,
mama
'cause-
went on there and popped him.
Yeah, like come on, man, you cursing like that? Like what?
He was digging in.
Keanu about something he just had to add to it. Exactly.
I'm stuck on my man cursing on TV like that.
No bleep, no nothing.
None
I
of
just
that.
can't.
They let that thing go. Like whoa.
Did you see how sincere and passionate he was about it though? All in his face. He wanted the kid to know too. Like I'm a part of this.
He wanted him
I feel for
to
you.
know.
Oh Lord.
Well, you know, that's not the only time, you know, when things happen to animals are like their kid, you know, so you have to take them seriously. Like they lost their cat. I don't even like cats, but I understand that was like their baby. Check
And
it out.
tonight, a special reunion for a Seattle man whose cat went missing 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
8 years, y'all.
All right, so Pierre went missing back in 2015 while staying with a family friend. How often does that happen, right? What is wrong?
What you mean, what's wrong? You weren't supposed to say what's wrong.
Pierre is cute. The owner searched for the cat and lost hope until last week. Oh, Pierre was found living on the streets, scanned for a microchip, and is now reunited with his owner. I love Pierre.
We'll see y'all at 11. I'm so sorry.
I love Pierre.
Hey, look, I'm not even a cat dude, so Pierre had to go.
Oh my God.
Hey, Pierre had to go.
Why?
Somebody
Why?
had done skint Pope Pierre alive.
Pierre.
Listen, Pierre looked like the cat of Chucky. What is that?
Hey, ain't no way. Hey,
Kevin
what
said
the
just
fuck?
rubbing it in. Just rub.
What in the $5 pet grooming salon was that?
Ooh, was it? And just left the fur right at the neck.
Why?
No way.
Why is you going to take me out of here?
Right.
Ain't
And then
no
Pierre
way
got
I'm
the
keeping
and
that
Pierre
cat.
gonna look at the camera and strike a pose.
Didn't he?
There is no way I'm keeping that cat. That cat
Yo.
got to go.
Yo, Pierre
Pierre
look
can
like
go for Pierre can go for another 8 years somewhere.
Listen,
Hello.
Pierre he looks just like what he's been through.
Yep. All right, y'all, we moving. You know, it's funny how sometimes, you know, when you paycheck to paycheck and you trying to figure out how you going to do certain stuff, and just when you think you might have a couple dollars, you be ready. But check this out.
Today, you have $244.27 worth of debt. Oh, you thought you was good. Now go ahead and cook that.
You gotta play the rest, bro. You gotta play the rest. Don't be cutting it off like that. You gotta play the rest. That's what make it funny. You gotta play the rest.
All right, we're moving. We're moving. You know, why is y'all ex-president trying to be president again? Why does he have no sense? Take a
Michelle
look at this,
Obama
this foolishness.
gives a speech, and everyone loves it. It's fantastic. They think she's absolutely great. My wife, Melania, gives the exact same speech. And people get on her case. And I don't get it. I don't know why.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's the melanin, baby.
It's plagiarizing. How about that?
It's called plagiarism. He'll
Period.
I don't care about that. It's the melanin for me.
But then you're going to get up and say you don't understand how you don't get it. And then people are cheering. Kiana say, dumb Trump.
It's the melanin.
He's slow or something. It's crazy. All right, we moving. Mother has some advice for the married women. Take a look.
Tell you one thing you can do that will blow his mind.
What's your terminology,
Ladies, when he's in the shower, go in the shower, get in the shower, and wash his black.
This is for the saints. A message.
Mother giving instructions.
Can you rewind that? I was writing that down.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you one thing you can do that will blow his mind.
What's your terminology,
Ladies, when he's in the shower, go in the shower, get in the shower, and wash his black.
Lady in the back who gets completely happy and you got oh
Yes,
my
Lord.
God. All right, we got one more. We got to move. Will somebody please get me Chalet? Because why is she serenading and moaning little kids? Take a look.
Just say no to drugs.
Little boy.
You hooked on something.
Just
Listen,
say no
do
to
you see
drugs.
that little boy? After a while, he turned and looked to the left and right.
Where was his mama? Because I would have pushed her over.
He's gonna need counseling after that.
Oh yeah, he definitely gonna need a therapist after that.
But okay, the song was over. What was the why would you do that with this little boy?
He don't even know her.
Okay, he don't even know who Michelle A is.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed.
No, he don't. He has no clue. Why was he even there?
Why?
He was probably running around the stage with his friends. And
He was there with his grandma.
12.
He was there with his grandma.
He looking for an elephant ear. That's all.
And it looked like she had took about 12 hits.
That's horrible. All right, y'all. It's time for our question. We moving.
My girl Tracy.
It's me, Tracy. Now I got a question, y'all. Because one of my real good girlfriends. Now, I know y'all say it's always my good girlfriend, but me and this girl, we go back to high school, okay? We've been friends since we was kids. And so she called me like, girl, you know what today is? And I said, yes, honey, it is Taco Tuesday. And now, I don't know about y'all babies, but on Taco Tuesdays, we go out and we get us a real good taco. Okay. Yes. So me and my girl, we went in here and we went to this Mexican restaurant, you know, and cause see, I don't just go to Taco Bell and get a chalupa, you know, or a Taco Supreme. No, honey, we go to the Mexican restaurant because, you know, I want my taco authentic. Yeah, I like my stuff authentic.
That's right, Tracy.
So anyways, so we get into the restaurant and all my stuff coming out and it's real good. But then all of a sudden my girl, everything that come out, she saying is wrong. Oh my gosh, I see a hair in my nachos. I said, girl, that's the same hair on your head, honey. That's your hair. And so she like, oh, well, I'm still gonna send it back. And so then she gonna send back her guacamole, saying it was too many onions in it. I said, honey, look, did you want to go back and cut the avocado yourself? Girl, stop messing with these people. But do you know, now they brought out her enchiladas, and I even ate me a piece of it with my clean fork, okay? I'm not nasty with my clean fork, okay? And it was real good. And she gonna tell them it was too much cheese on it. And I'm like, Yolanda, girl, now you know enchilada come with cheese, okay? What's wrong, girl? So she gonna call the manager over, and she told the manager that she wanted her money back. Now, mind you, this girl had ate 3/4 of the enchilada. And so they said, well, ma'am, you seem to have enjoyed it because you ate it. And so I was so embarrassed, John. I just left $300 on the table. Now, that was way more than what the food cost, but I just wanted to be sure. And I walked out, and I got in the car, and I waited for that girl to come on out. And she told me, girl, I told you I was going to get it for free. Why did you pay for it? And then why did you leave me in there with that crazy, scary, creepy looking manager? I said, well, he wasn't that creepy looking, and you was asking for your money back after eating all your food. Now, that's what was creepy. And so she told me I was wrong because I shouldn't have left her in here, and I should have let her get the food for free. And I'm trying to tell her, you know, it ain't about the money. It's about the principle. It's about the principle. And that girl was wrong, y'all. So y'all tell me, my sweet babies, was I wrong for leaving that girl in there and just paying for the food? You know, or was I right because she was out of line for eating all that food and trying to send the guacamole and all that back? Shoot, they could have spit in my sour cream, anything. I'm like, girl, I do not play with my food, honey, boo-boo. Sweet baby cakes. Don't play with my food, all right? I don't send stuff back. You know, and that girl did not give me back my change. But don't you worry, Miss Yolanda. I got you pumpkin tits. I'm coming to get my change. But y'all sweet babies, y'all let me know.
All right, pumpkin tits.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm gonna go with Tracy. This one time, Tracy got me. This one time,
She
Tracy,
got
you
me too,
absolutely
Auntie
right.
Penny.
Yeah, she
I
got
can't
me this
stand
one
that.
time. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Tracy, for being an upstanding citizen at the taco restaurant with your good girlfriend Yolanda, who may not be such a good girlfriend after all.
Yeah.
Again, Tracy, I think you probably want to just cut out everybody for a little while, and I think you want to go in prayer about your friends.
Yeah.
And we always talk about people that cut people off. Tracy might need to cut some people off. She might be legit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
some, I've heard that some people like to hang around people that they think are on a different scale to them to make themselves feel better. But it's not even about your pay grade, Tracy. It's about the fact that these people don't have any class. And
No. Yeah, and she
I
just pumpkin tit ain't it for her.
and I think it's different when you like if your food is wrong, you have to send it back. That's one thing. But going somewhere and just trying to get something free, that's late. Let's stop that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can't afford to eat, don't be at the restaurant. And you got to realize, like, a lot of times, waiters and waitresses, they have to pay for that stuff out of their little check. And they only making $2 an hour. And they're counting on your tip. It's
That's
not
not
right.
fair.
And then you on 8. She said she ate what, half of it, 3/4 of it, something like that. You on
3/4
ate the
of it.
whole enchilada, and then you gonna say you want your money back? Miss me? No.
Yeah.
Tracy, I think you did a good thing, a noble thing by paying the $300, even though the bill wasn't $300. You paid for the meal and a big tip for that waiter or waitress, whoever did that. To God be the glory for that. But I will come in here and let you know about yourself, because the Bible tells us in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33, be not deceived, for bad company corrupts good behavior.
Good character.
You have to understand that even though you got a pay grade, you making good money, you know what I'm saying? You need authentic, all that. That's cool. That's cool, Tracy. But you gotta separate yourself. Be ye separated. God says, be holy for I am holy. So at the end of the day, you gotta cut them friends off, like Aunt Penny said. Because you're gonna continually run into these situations. You need to get around some people that are going somewhere, some good godly people, not good girlfriends.
Right. Kiana says Tracy needs a new set of good girlfriends. We done told her that. Christina says, sorry, my computer's going slow. I was at an expensive restaurant for a friend's birthday, and one of her guests pulled this stunt. It was embarrassing. Oh, it's very embarrassing. And so what I do is I don't go back out to eat with people like that.
Right.
There's a few prerequisites to eat with me. One, I don't do sloppy eating. So, if you eating like it's your first and last meal, we got a problem. Like a dog lapping water and slurping and belching and farting. I don't do that. Well, it's human nature. Well, guess what? I can hold it. I know how to. Yeah, let's stop. I think it's so disgusting. We at the dinner table when you. What's wrong with you?
I'll be jealous when somebody get a good burp in like that. I'll be like, that must have felt good.
But that's so disgusting, and we're eating because when you belch, there's a smell that comes along with it, and I don't want that to sour my stomach.
Oh, I'm so glad
And
my
so-
phone is dying. I'm so glad it's dying because you so wrong, Ron Todd.
I can't stand it. I mean, at least cover your mouth, and then you gonna sit up there and pass gas at the dinner table? What's wrong with you? That's disgusting.
Rude. That is horrible.
Because if you got to pass gas, get up and go to the bathroom, or you break that wind all the way on your way there. But don't you dare do it at that table. And I'm sitting there eating my steak. What's wrong with you?
That's out of order.
It's out of order. Yep. Kevin said, get up and go to the bathroom. My big sis on Lady Peggy James laughing at me. She said,
So that's
Peggy James
happened
was
to
at
you?
Greater Grace Sunday and did an amazing job. I got to give her a shout out. Shout out.
Oh,
Oh
good.
my God. Yes.
Awesome. She
She was
always
a
does. She says,
guest
praise
host.
God, little brother
Awesome
Ron
Sunday.
Todd. Praise
Yes.
God. She's always
She was
awesome.
awesome Sunday. Yes.
Yeah, that's my pet peeve. Yeah, I can't stand that.
So that's happened to you, Ron? Somebody
What?
sit at the table, just going in and just lift a leg,
Oh yeah.
let it rip.
And I was immediately done with my food. Like if I'm at the table and you let one
Weren't you
rip or
embarrassed?
whatever, they should have been embarrassed.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
I don't know how. Listen,
I can't deal.
I think I would be very ignorant if somebody.
I'm a, just recently. I went. It was a couples thing, like me, my wife, and then it was another pastor and his wife, and we were out to eat. And when I tell you, well, it was he ordered every appetizer that they had, but when I tell you, he was smacking and and I'm gonna tell you another one of my pet peeves: talking with your mouth full. First of all, when you chew with your mouth closed. I don't want to see everything rolling around in your mouth while you're chewing. That's disgusting. Close your mouth and chew. Second thing is, if you have to talk, if you just gotta say something, try to yeah, you know, no. But to talk and chew and food is just rough. That's disgusting. And this pastor kept talking with that mouthful, and all I saw was the lettuce and and what else did he kept ordering that wasabi, opa, whatever he was ordering. What was that? What's the cheese? The goat cheese that they set on
But aren't you
fire.
scared it's gonna fly out on your food when he talking and doing
Flambe.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at my face. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I know
horrible.
you was probably you want to cover your plate. Like, hey, bro.
Well, I was so upset because I didn't want to be rude because of who it was, but I'm like, oh, I'll never go back out to eat with them. Every time they offer, it'll be a hard rejection, because it was terrible. I couldn't even eat my food, and I always clean my plate. But when I tell you, it was I brought it home and fed it to my dog.
I have a good friend of mine. When he eats, he makes the most horrible face. Like he eats everything like it's gross. So he's like, he'll put the food in his mouth and he's like, and I'm like, is it nasty?
How do we do it? Let me see.
He's like, he'll put the food in his mouth and he's like,
Yep. I've seen. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. Yep.
Is it hurting them to chew?
Yeah, like he got dental issues.
Awesome, no boy.
Or people who make sound effects that almost sound like they making love.
Oh
like,
my
what?
goodness!
What's happening here?
I can't. I'm so done with y'all.
I just can't.
Oh,
I'm very weird about stuff like that. I can't, But then I have weird, like I like to hear the sound of certain things. Like I watch mukbangs. Like I like crunching sounds and like different. But my sister talking about Raj. I mean, but it's just certain things. It just sends me to Jupiter on a rocket. Like that chewing with your mouth full, and I don't know. Like that's one of those things I learned as a kid. Like we just don't do that. Why?
Yeah.
And then why are you doing all this talking and food is coming out and you spitting and it's just it's a disaster.
Yeah.
You know the ones that can't never eat clean, got to make a mess.
Oh, slow down.
Bro, every time we out, your shirt got 5 colors on it. Like, what is the problem?
Or you got 2 teeth and you trying to order a steak. If you got to take your partial out to eat it, then you be mindful of what you can chew and what you can't.
Mm-hmm. I had a friend that's like that. She would have to take it out all the time and then lose it. And we going through the napkins trying to find it. Oh.
I mean, and don't listen. I'm having dental work done, and
not losing that.
I'm gonna have to have some stuff snapping and whatever. But my thing is, know what you can chew and what you can't.
Think in your pocket.
You ordering the thickest, toughest steak, well done, burnt, and then you want it. You only got 2 teeth in the front and 3 in the back. What are you doing? And you.
Hey man. Oh, you are just disgusting. You're making us not want to eat nothing else.
That's what they look like.
Oh my god. This
I'm
is funny.
done. I'm done.
I'm gonna eat some quesadillas after this.
Taco Tuesday. What she say? Tut tut tut.
Eat some quesadillas. Just don't wash it down with no breast milk. Nobody.
Oh my gosh.
There
I
it
hope
goes.
nobody spit in the sour
There it
cream and
goes.
started with their
Oh
finger.
my goodness.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Stephanie said, forget the table. I can't stand a nasty kitchen. Why? Oh no. No. Okay, we can end right here, Stephanie, because if your kitchen is nasty, if you
We ain't
nasty,
eating it.
we ain't
none of
eating. Point blank period.
Yep.
You know, first of all, I hate cats, but if I know you got a cat, I'm gonna be skeptical about eating at your house because cats walk
Keep
all
that
over the
cat off
counter.
that kitchen counter.
Even when you're not home, they walking on the counter, so I can't deal with it. They're nasty.
Yep.
No, so I can't. You know, I have a dog, but listen, there's rules and regs in my house.
Stay out
You
the
know,
kitchen.
we gotta stay out the kitchen. You know, if
better
you don't
know it.
clean, if you don't clean with bleach, I can't eat from your house. If you don't put a cap of bleach in your dishwater and you don't use products with bleach when you clean it, I can't eat at your house. Because that's the only thing that really disinfects.
Yep.
All right. May the Lord watch between me and thee.
The tweaks me and thee.
All right, we've had a great show. Thank y'all for hanging a little longer today.
Yes,
and it's
yes,
amazing how when we got to the hot topics, how the numbers jumped up. Y'all so funny. But make sure y'all.
They only want to gossip.
That's it. And you know, I want the Saints to stop lying, acting like they don't gossip. Oh yeah, I don't do that. I don't got. Everybody like a little gossip. Everybody like a little tea.
Everybody like a little sweet tea.
Yeah, you know, just a little sweet tea. But you know, just don't be vicious with it. You know, don't be tearing folks down. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. We love you for free. We'll talk to you next week right here on the Pew. Y'all start washing them backs, ladies. Rubber dub, get up in the tub.
I might
Glory! Hallelujah.
I might be happy next Tuesday.
Get that back.
The